Problem number one, the add button at the bottom of the My Library screen should link to the same as the this button, the plus button at the top. Right now, it goes to something that I had the last developer set up on Parse that I'm not interested in anymore. So when you press this add button, it should take you to the add screen. Problem number two. Sometimes it crashes if I try to add a playlist. Sometimes it just doesn't play at all. I just need that fixed. So, for example, it should work like this. The person should be able to add a playlist, press done. The playlist should pop up. The playlist isn't popping up. I have to close it, then open it back up for it to pop up. That's a problem. And sometimes it doesn't play. You see, sometimes I have to go back and it's buggy. I needed to be able to click that, add the playlist, it show up there, I press it, and it plays. When I click on the plus, it should take me to the add music screen, but I want the add music screen to only show the playlist. I should be able to click on the plus and the playlist automatically pops up. I want it to bypass this screen and just go automatically to the playlists. Okay, I cannot play Apple Music subscription files. I have a subscription to Apple Music, and I have playlists that are all comprised of Apple Music. Like this playlist, for example, it has a couple of different tracks in it, but it's not showing up in my app. And then sometimes when I try to play it, it crashes. It just shuts down the whole app. And then also in this other app that I have, if I try to add a playlist with Apple Music subscription, it tells me this. That's the error code. Let me see if you can see it. This is the error code that it gives me. Um, when I add a song, it doesn't appear until the app is closed and reopened. So, for example, if I go into playlists and I just try to add a song, sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't. And it still doesn't play. Problem number six. Sometimes it doesn't play single song playlists, and sometimes it does. It's just strange. I don't understand it. Okay, see how I added a single song instead of selecting the whole playlist? Sometimes it doesn't play, and sometimes it does. So see, it didn't even show up this time. Now, if I close the app and reopen it, it will show up. That's a problem that I need fixed as well. Okay, unmute doesn't work. Clicking the mute button should return volume to the previous level. So, for example, now when I click mute, it mutes it. But I should be able to click it again and it unmutes it and it'll return it to the previous level, the previous volume level it was before I clicked the mute button. Okay, problem number 8. The repeat button doesn't work. I want the repeat button to work exactly the way iTunes works. Problem number 9, the shuffle button doesn't work. I just want it to work the same way that iTunes works and shuffles random songs in the playlist. Problem number 10, after a playlist ends, it should play the next playlist in the library. If no playlist, then play the current playlist over again. So for example, once this Jay-Z instrumental playlist is done playing, it should play this next playlist. Right now it doesn't. If there was no playlist, then this would just loop and keep playing back. Problem number 11. I want to add a progress bar with the time and scrubbing capabilities. So I would pretty much need the UI changed a little bit. This is how it currently looks. These are the small UI design changes. I sent you over an example file as well as the PSD. I just want this added. And the capabilities, I want this to be able to be scrubbed. This, of course, is the time, but I want it to be able to be scrubbed back and forth. Right now, it can't. Problem number 12 is the volume shouldn't change when a new track starts playing. So, for example, if I put it around 50%, when I play the next track, it should stay there. The volume should not change. The problem is the volume goes all the way back to the maximum whenever I change it. This wasn't a problem in the first build, the first developer. So I'll send you those files and maybe you can figure out what he did, or if you know another way, then do it like that. I just want it to remain constant. So if it's at 50% when I start it, then it needs to be at the same on the next track. This is going to be an app that's used in conjunction with Audible, but the problem is Audible closes when the Books and Beats app is open. So Audible is now open and it's playing.
Your bedside in the darkness. I quiet note there, ashamed. I will bite my tongue.
When I open the Books and Beats app, it closes Audible.
Saying as if it were a ritual, he is nothing but
I need that fixed, please. Since I'm using it with Audible, I would like the music to start at 50% when it opens. As soon as it opens, I want it to start at 50%. Right now, it's starting at 100%, but it only needs to be at 50%. And the last and final problem is I want to be able to add a default album cover for all of the albums with no cover. So this is the default cover, and I'm sending you over the PNG file for that.